I was not brought into this YouTube war via Craig. Um, I did post a video to him saying how to arrive, that said how to arrive late, fashionably late to a YouTube war. At that time, it was just a funny joke because I didn't know which side was what side. I don't even like the use of the term. There, there's different individuals here, but um, I was, but I didn't even know what was going on. I asked Craig because we communicated via YouTube videos. That's how we got our information. And Real Man 1 Trillion posted tons and tons of things talking about Craig in a negative way. And of course, you are a smart enough person that if someone, say for instance, someone who had stuck by you, okay, you don't know about all these things that this individual has done. Um, Imagine someone who has stuck by you and been your friend and been loyal and been kind towards you, and someone out of nowhere pops up and starts insulting them and starts saying things like that to them. Of course, I get my feathers ruffled. I do. I get my feathers ruffled, and I get angry uh, at Real Man for saying things like that. Um, and I get and as this friend who has been there for me and who has cared for me and shown that he is a compassionate person. He has that he really truly has a good heart inside. Um, then people say that he made a death threat video. Of course, instinctively, without even having to listen, I'm going to say Craig's not going to threaten anyone's life. Um, and then, you know, after listening, well, that does sound like Craig. He doesn't sound like he's actually saying threaten your life. But, you know, the tone there, though, it plays down itself. The giggling, the laughing, the clearly not serious. Now, do I have a problem with someone getting your personal information, call you personally? Yes. But is it my business to micromanage all of my friends and say, you shouldn't do that, when I just think it's something that's a bit of tomfoolery? And uh, in and when I don't have the whole picture, I'm just thrown into this thing without the whole picture, and you're because please, I'm trying to be I'm trying to be reasonable here, but please try to understand. I don't know the background of how this war even started. I have tons of videos to go through, and some of them are not even related to the war between the. Some of the videos are not going to even be related to the war of that include the people that are involved. I am way behind here. So, if I jump to So please don't blame me because I'm not going to jump to a conclusion against a tried and proven friend to me. But at the same time, I'm going to try to be civil and not to jump to a conclusion against anyone. I feel like that is the fairest thing to do. And if but and if you and if someone is to disagree with me, then I know that I've tried and I have given my best shot at being civil. And you know, I could go back to being not civil again. I, like Real Man, find trolling to be a fun hobby from time to time. But only on people that I feel, only when I have felt absolved of all, I feel internally absolved of all internal conflict about trolling said person. And especially you, as your tone of voice has generally seemed on here to be an understanding and calm tone of voice, especially you, I would have problems with trolling because of the tone that you've taken so thus far. I don't know all of the history, but I'm going to look it up, and then I will make my own decision on the things, and I will make my comments as we go along of my opinions. I've already made a few comments on opinions on both sides, just little text comments. I told Goat that him telling Dirk that he shouldn't try and speak a language he doesn't understand, kind of could kind of put down anyone who is trying to learn a language, because if you are speaking a language, you're trying to learn it, it's beneficial for you to try and speak it like that, even if you don't fully comprehend all the things to it, even if he was right. And I've also, like this, commented to you and to everyone to say, he did not bring me into it. Craig did not bring me into it. If anyone did, it was Real Man. And I don't mean that in an accusatory way. I mean that I am simply saying that by the cause and effect, Real Man's actions led me to come to the conclusions I did in that instance. It was the combination, actually, of Real Man's actions and my interpretation. And we will see where things go from here. This is mabdthewicked, and I will kill you later. And don't be offended. I say that to pretty much everyone.